This is WENY News.
Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Kelly Meyer. Here's the latest from WENY News and the Star Gazette. For one day, today, November 20th, people are making the decision to put out the butts for good. And it's not just happening around the country. There are some events happening right here in our backyard for the Great American Smokeout. In Tioga County, New York, the Tioga County Council on Alcoholism and Substance Abuse wants you to quit cold turkey for the chance to win a Thanksgiving turkey. Bring your tobacco for a stop and drop disposal at the park across from the Owego Elks Club on Front Street. And for every 5 cigarettes or tin of chew you turn in, you'll be entered to win one of 5 frozen turkeys. That's today from noon to 2. And they're doing the same in Chemung County with the Trinity of Chemung and Southside Community Center. Trinity is sponsoring a mini health fair and distributing free turkeys to the first 100 people who donate their cigarettes for the cause. Residents interested in quitting must donate at least a half a pack of cigarettes and visit 4 other vendors at the fair to get a free turkey. That's happening at the Southside Community Center from 9 until noon. Then later in the day, the Southside Community Center Reality Check Youth Group will be hosting a cigarette butt pickup. It'll be along the streets near the community centers that kids travel every day. It's today from 4 to 5 at 1215 Partridge Street in Elmira. Well, what do you think should be done with the old Monterey Shock facility? Tonight's your chance to say it. It's the second community meeting on the proposals to reuse Camp Monterey. And organizers say you're invited to share your ideas and learn more about the adaptive reuse plan. It's tonight at 6:30 at the Monterey Fire Department. Well, a new blast of lake-effect snow is pounding Buffalo, piling more misery on a city already buried by an epic, deadly snowfall that could leave some areas with more than 8 feet of snow on the ground when it's all done. The Buffalo area found itself buried under as much as 5.5 feet of snow on Wednesday, with another lake-effect storm expected to bring an average of 2 more feet by late Thursday. But forecasters say a rapid weekend warm-up with temperatures as high as 60 and heavy rain could turn all that snow into floods. The storm trapped more than 100 vehicles along the New York State Thruway, and it's blamed for up to 7 deaths in western New York, at least 4 of them from heart attacks. And on immigration, the president has said he is willing to go at it alone. Tonight at 8 p.m., he will keep his word and unveil a set of new rules on deportations that could impact millions of undocumented immigrants. The highly anticipated primetime address will include a number of executive actions, something he promised to enact if Congress couldn't pass comprehensive immigration legislation. But just after weeks after Republicans won big at the polls, the GOP is preparing to fight back and will do everything in its power to stop him. That's coming up tonight at 8. But right now, our Craig is here with the forecast. Hey, Craig.
Hey, Kelly, thanks a lot. Good morning to you. Today, it's cold, below normal temperature-wise at 31. There'll be some meaningless flakes flying through at times. Now, there's an opportunity later today for at least a period of some steadier snow moving through for sections of the viewing area. But accumulations will be pretty negligible, I think. Southwest wind 15 to 25 miles per hour. So, we just heard Kelly talking about the lake effect snow in Buffalo. Nearly 65 inches in a town called South Cheektowaga. And just 2 miles up the road from South Cheektowaga is North Cheektowaga. They have 3 inches. That's how much of a drastic cutoff there is to this lake effect band. And then there's a new one forming today. Let's take a look at it on Doppler radar and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. There it is, coming in off the east end of Lake Erie once again, seeing some heavier snow shower activity between the Hamburg area down towards Dunkirk. And this band continuing to pound away another 1 to 2 feet. Now this is associated with an Arctic front or polar front that will come through. So winds will tend to shift a little bit more westerly, which will take this band and extend it a little bit more to the east over our area, okay? So sections of the viewing area, Steuben, sections of the Finger Lakes may get a quick dusting 2-3 inches out of this band here as it starts to work its way a little bit closer to us. But again, pretty negligible stuff compared to the constant pounding and bashing that they're getting out here in Buffalo. And also, as Kelly mentioned, with the warm-up on the way, all of the snow that's on the ground, yeah, it could melt and there could be some flooding issues. So really, just a double whammy for these poor folks. Back here at home for us today, we'll give you specifics. Again, the major lake snows continue. Areas west, an opportunity for 1 or 2 lake snow showers for us locally, flakes and cold sun. But it's that milder mantra that I just mentioned by Sunday and Monday when temperatures could hit 60 degrees. One caveat here over the weekend, and I don't have it indicated here. Saturday night with temperatures near 32 and some precipitation coming in. That could bring about the threat for a light glaze or a little bit of icing in spots here coming up early Sunday morning. Just an FYI. Today, here's what we've got going on. Just some flakes moving through, maybe a steadier snow shower at times as that Arctic front kind of moves through and then settles south. You'll see here on Future Track this batch of snow here. Watch how it goes south. Like that, okay? That's the front, shifting the winds to the west, and that's why I think at least some sections of our area, Steuben County, western Steuben County, up into, say, Yates County, may have a little bit of lake effect snow shower activity. Some flakes over to sun Friday. It's still cold Friday at 31, 32 degrees, and then the winds pick up out of the south here Saturday, so that should bump our temperatures up to near 40. 32 Saturday night as some precip comes in. I am concerned with a little bit of icing potential here Saturday night and Sunday morning. Milder with a shower or two on Sunday, 52. 60 degrees here on Monday, so quite the change. Of course, next week, Thanksgiving week. After 60 on Monday, it turns colder Tuesday, showers, and for the travel day Wednesday, maybe some insignificant drops or flakes, nothing major, and 41. Kelly?
Well, Craig, it's always interesting when our news coverage, aligns with your weather coverage. And it must be a pretty big storm if that happens. It's making all the news headlines, and in Buffalo, our thoughts are definitely with them.
Yeah, potentially historic situation up there. It's just unbelievable.
It is. So we'll, I'm sure, continue to follow that story for you and have the latest with the weather's warming up, like we said, potential for flooding. But we'll keep an eye on that for you. And as always, with the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star Gazette. I'm Kelly Meyer. Have a great Thursday, everyone.